So what are you saying when I hear the camera? You are saying something.
Yeah. Just.
So hii barabara inaitwa 71.
This is 71. No, this is 290.
Not we're going into.
Yeah. And then it's gonna branch off right here into 360 on the right side, and it's gonna remain 71 until Oak Hill, and then we're gonna take. I mean, it's gonna stay 290, and then on Oak Hill we're gonna take 290, and it's gonna branch again into 71.
How high do you think this elevation is?
What elevation? What are you talking about?
I mean, hapa juu tuko juu aje?
So like
6th floor hivi sio?
like 40 feet.
Ongera floors.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
First floor, second floor, third floor.
Yeah.
The gas is.
Yeah. First floor is also ground floor.
Niliona jana kwa lift. Nikaanza nikajiuliza sasa nimeenda. Have you seen the intersection of Dallas?
Oh yeah.
The world renowned intersection.
Yes. I used to drive on those going to TDX Church.
Oh, with Mahoya.
Yeah. 20 and 20, 30 and 35 west, where they all meet.
So 45 near Texas.
It goes all the way. So way up there by Wakahachi, it branches into 35 east and 35 west. I think you can take it all the way to Oklahoma.
Good.
Yeah.
So the other day you were in Utah.
Yes, Salt Lake.
Salt Lake. What's the difference?
It's the city.
So Utah is what?
It's a state.
So are you in Utah?
Yes, I was in Utah State.
So you were inside Utah, but it's a place called Salt Lake.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how far is that from here?
3 hours flying.
And why Utah?
Nature.
I mean, why there's nature in Austin?
Not the kind we were looking for.
So whose idea was it?
My son. He chooses wherever he wants to go.
Hey! Hey! Yana, baba anatoa pesa. Kazi yake ni kusema point hiyo sababu. Life is good in the job. So there's some violence you are giving me just now before I put on the camera.
Which ones?
We're talking about the schooling.
The what?
I think university or something.
University.
Take it to a bike.
Are you talking about university or Sabasaba?
What are you talking about? Sabasaba?
I don't know what you
oh, yes. We're talking about the Sabasaba riots today. That's why I put on the camera. You call us Maumbo. What are you saying? And I was clear Maumbo past there.
No, hapo unaniwekelea.
Baba yako anakuisha my friend.
Why you don't want to talk about the elephant in the room? let me turn it on you.
Which is what?
Shalina Nyanga. Ama hii video ishi hapo.
Nimeona umeweka video lakini siku
amezunguka kila pahali saying that you are asking for her attention. But she's going everywhere saying you are asking for her attention.
But that's not true.
That's why I put up the video, because you never spoke to her.
No,
I spoke to her.
You spoke to her. I didn't speak to her.
I have both text and voice recording of our conversation. You never appeared anywhere in the picture. So why is she bringing you to the equation? For background, every phone call I make is already recorded. So there is that. But why is she dragging you into the equation over and over?
I think it's just...
Is it that you want her energy and she did not want to give you her energy? And you are jealous of her nyota. I don't even know what Vuntu that means. Jealous of her nyota. Because your nyota in Mediterranean. Well, who came up with that nonsense? Nigerians?
The nyota thing?
Yeah. Is it
I think it's Mackenzie. It sounds like a Mackenzie thing.
It has to be a Mackenzie thing, yeah.
Sounds something like
but
Mackenzie.
She has said that multiple times.
On multiple platforms?
Yes.
I only heard her on Placenta when she was saying Kibendio alikuwa ananitaka.
And Placenta jumped like the
little puny,
like Tom Cruise on a couch. Hey, tell us about that one.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
But she's lying because I talked to her the whole time.
Yeah, you did. You were the culprit.
And she says that you were trying to reach her through me.
Wait, she said that?
Yes.
Which video? Which interview? Hey, nionyeshe interview bwana. Yeah, they really need to fix this Jackson Kai.
Ana makaratasi ya Amerika. Mimi mtu nimetoka Amerika, niko na makaratasi. We can't compare ourselves. You understand? So Atukibe akaitwa akiishi maisha yake, mimi naishi maisha yangu. Na kwanza yeye alikuwa ananikatia. So
yes,
I watched that video and I can just see the bitterness. Tulikutana hapa Udave ndio asijifanye. I can see the bitterness in his eyes.
So, pause. Why is she not giving the real story about that encounter?
You would have any.
Hey. Why is she not telling the whole story? Because I know the whole story.
So what happened?
Ama sisi tuseme wetu waseme ni uongo. Why is she? I mean, I offered her a front door. Why does she have to go there and look for Mafefeini route to get to you?
Because
I offered her a front door, bro.
So what did you offer her?
I said, come to Austin. I'll put you in a good hotel in the Domain. I'll fly you in a helicopter to all these attractive places, including our lake, our Tesla Gigafactory. It's right here. I mean, I don't get it. Why the back door? I say, this is the front door. Come through.
No hiding.
Sijui unataka sijui kunidinya. I said, no, me? No, let me make this very clear. This is not about sex. Front door. Kuja hapa, spend a weekend in Austin, do all these things, record them, put them on your YouTube. Front door. Why does he have to go sit with a cis woman and fake stories?
Na ukweli kwa hapa ni clear.
I mean, I think people who do crowd chasing is because they cannot get the real thing. I offered the real thing. And why is she dragging you into it?
And you offered her.
There was no mention of you
independently.
There was no mention of you anywhere. Anywhere. And I did not want anything to be misconstrued. Read that. No, read it.
I want to show you my city, helicopter rides to Tesla Gigafactory and the F1 trucks, our world-famed rainy street, the ultra-modern upscale, the Domain, and our wine and distilleries. You can't go wrong with Austin. You might make great content and supercharge your YouTube channel and enjoy it to the fullest.
So why the drama?
Why do you think she's doing what she's doing?
Well, if I've seen people put your name on their video, no matter whether the video is about a cat or a dog, but as long as they put keep it this, then they get the views. But this was the front door, right here.
So why hasn't she even shown that text? Because she doesn't want. She wants to run with this narrative, thinking that this story will never be told by anybody.
And then the story.
Same thing with that other bitch. Remember that Kalanga?
Which one?
The one who faked a message.
Ah, man, I have.
And these are
I've
all
just eaten breakfast, bro.
What's her name?
Don't fuck with my stomach.
What's
This is Shakila.
Shakila, yes.
But why? Like seriously, if we sit down and say these are all the options presented to you, why go for the lowest denominator? Why?
You see,
I know her from 2020.
Oh, like from before,
during COVID.
Like personally. Hey, hold up, nigga, hold up. I tell you what, you guys have had conversations.
You were never anywhere in the picture. You are not in the picture because she can say his friend. No, you were never anywhere in the picture. I know her through Extian. So why is she dragging your name into it? I don't get it. And you know, they sit down and they debate what to say. So it's now when it came to the interview with what is this Kikuyu girl? Eve Mungai. It's like, you know, if Mungai was queuing her, hey, the thing you told me about Kiba, do you want to repeat it? Because she said her Makaratasi husband is his name is Andrew. And then if Mungai now queued her with pengine wewe ni Andrew Kibe, mnaishi na Andrew Kibe hapo unatukaranga. Like she was queuing her. Ile story ulikuwa umeniambia Kibe unataka kuirudia hapa. But why? It's like seriously on a very mature level. Why? I don't get it. Somebody who has no access to you, yes. I offered her a return ticket, a full paid for accommodation in Austin, do all these kind of things. And I told her the reason. And when she veered off into Kenyanism of sex, I said, no. Let's make this very clear. This is not about sex. I'm not your type, you are not my type. One of those statements has to be true.
You are my type. God damn it.
I don't get it. Remember that Nyanye from Europe? Kib! She had cooked up a story about Amina Muhammad.
Yeah.
That looked very true. Looked very true. It took Jalango to sit her down and say, hey, Amina anasema hakujui. This story umetoa wapi?
Yeah, because
right? But okay, we don't condone it, but we understand it. She has no access to Amina Muhammad, so she has to cook a fake story in her head. This lady had access to you. Why cook it? Why fake a story? Why not come get the real meal through the front door?
Because the truth is not interesting. The truth is very boring, because what the truth tells us is that there was nothing. What you're saying is, come on, just think about it. Remember even when Eric Amoni was lying, when he opened his mouth to say that shit about it.
Yeah.
I mean, just think about how they all jumped on it. So the truth is not important. Which is the best story.
Even up to today, they're still regurgitating that nonsense.
Yeah. The truth does not matter.
It does not matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, why are you concerned about the truth? Yeah, bro, your construction not any happened.
They had to bring a whole industry to create cement directly at the source. They brought the whole machinery to create concrete, cement on site to finish the job. And it's the same thing with Jalango. Now that you brought up Eric Amodi. And I granted, I could be 100% wrong. In that video you put up about them ganging against you, they were saying, come back to Kenya if you're suffering in America and we can get you a job. But what corporate would give KIFEE a job? Or maybe to sell condoms. Na hiyo pengine hata nimtetee. And then he comes on your inbox and bait you with a corporate job. What do you think was happening there?
That was weird. It was very weird. I was like,
is he passing somebody else's message?
Yeah,
go test the waters and see if he can agree to work on this after he has worked on himself. What is that about? You give him an express front door. When you come to DC, I'll fly up there, let's sit down and talk like humans. That is not enticing enough. You have to do this Kenya dance. What is this about, bro? What is this gratification towards the lowest denominator? Thriving in mediocrity. What is this, bro?
You know, there's a guy we were to have a call yesterday. Okay? So this is an American guy. A very chummed guy. So yesterday.
When you say America, you see these puny Kenyans in America?
No. Proper white America.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were to have a call yesterday. So I sent him a message after the show. I told him, oh, so we're supposed to have a call today. He says, let's have the call now.
Allah?
Not. Let's have the call now. Sahi. Wakenya wananiambia next week.
What did you do with that woman? What's her name? Alfred Mutua. Not Alfred. Somebody Mutua, the one who does content sitting down.
A woman?
Man, woman, you can't tell. He's carrying his wife's energy. What's his name?
Abel
Mutua. What do he tell you? Oh, I cannot point on a calendar when I can show, because please. I might miss it.
Because I might disappoint you.
I cannot commit to a date on a calendar.
Yes.
Because I cannot keep that date.
No, I cannot. Bro, he told me that.
Hey, we need a subsection of humans.
I cannot, bro. I would want to, but I can't.
Bro.
So there's no fixing anybody. That's who we are. You've seen the riots today. These riots today, they tell us exactly who we are. We don't even care about what the issues are. See, riot. We just want to hate. We just want to be puny. So you're trying to stop us from doing that. Why?
I think, what's his name? Moses Kuria put it best. 33 years later, the same players from the original 1990 Sabasaba, the same players agitating for exactly the same thing. Raila was 45, he's now 78. Anyang Anyongo was 75, he's now 74.
No, he was? How old was he? You said 75.
Raila was 45.
No, Anyang, how old was he?
He was 44. I think they are the same age with Raila.
Yeah, he's like it's 4 years younger than him.
Whatever the case, the same players from 33 years ago.
Matakarua?
33 years old at the time. Now, you tell me, these people are fighting for something. They are fighting for you. They've been doing it for 33 years.
They've not been against it.
And generations have come and gone. No, I was in high school. And they are convincing this new generation
that they are fighting for them. as we stop believing that fight.
Here is the thing. There are people now agitating with this crop of agitators. Their parents were at the age of 10 at the time.
So 1990 is
somebody who is 43 years old right now.
30 years.
They have adults.
33 years.
They have kids in college.
Yeah.
Those kids, or in Kibera or wherever, those kids now are agitating with the same characters. And they purely believe that these people are going in there and get them something for them. That's their employment. That's their job. That's their career. Go do yours. Be the best at what you do best. Because they are the best at what they do best.
Which is just
yes,
pretend to be agitating.
What did they say about Wamalwa?
Which one? The original one or
no, this young one?
Eugene
Wamalwa and all these other characters from Western Kenya that come only during the election day. And there was a cartoon going on as a what is your job? Oh no, we just show up every 5 years and threaten to run for president.
Yeah, I get paid.
That's it. And now
it is so stupid.
These people have
it is so stupid.
2 generations wrapped around their pinky, convincing them that they are going in there to get them something for them. For what?
So job ni ku so job ni ku agitate.
That's it.
Hiyo ndo kazi yao. They are agitators. Mara na ndago. Kaja sorry kaya. But then a final message to your Kenyan people on demonstrations.
No, nobody's listening, bro. But just Charlene.
What do you want to tell Charlene? You sent her a message.
I think
she's going out there to
I think the